vulva check today, y'all. I'm going to check for a prolapse, and I'm going to show you how to do it. You don't have to have had kids to have a prolapse. Again, a prolapse is when a ball or a bulge starts to protrude through the vaginal opening or the anus. Many times it's the bladder, the uterus, or the rectum. The rectum can also come through the anus. All right, so I'm going to check for that. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Of course, you got to get a mirror. So I have this mirror right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to take my 2 fingers, spread my labia minora majora so I can really visualize my vaginal opening. And I can see my skin glands, those squirt glands. People that be squirting, I got those holes. That's too much information. But I can see them, so we all have it, but I can visually see. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, spread the labia minora and then push out. You got to be able to see the vagina. Push out and see if a bulge. Yeah, and so as long as you can see the vaginal opening, you should be fairly flat as you're able to be. Push out like you're trying to poop. And if you see like a bulge coming out through the vagina, then you should go see a doctor. You should go ask like the OB-GYN or someone to screen you for a prolapse to make sure that you don't have it or to learn about it if you do. The next thing is like when you're doing a vulva check, you can look to see if your clitoris is there. Pull the hood back and wave at your clitoris. Hey girl, what's going on? Happy Friday. That I can say, all that I can say. I want to emphasize this. You cannot diagnose yourself with a prolapse. It can look like you have a prolapse and you don't. It can also look like you don't and you do. That's why if you see something that looks suspicious, you can go to a professional to get their opinion, but you don't have the tools to confirm on your own. You can be suspicious and you can believe that you do, but for confirmation, you need to see a medical provider. Can't believe it. This beat is banging. I can't believe it. It's so amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Hey, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
So different things work for different people with running because we're all coming at it from our own unique place. But hopefully today's reel gives you some ideas for things to consider. And the reel that I did on Wednesday that talks about how you need a lift from your pelvic floor when you're standing on one leg to help you provide more stability to your hip and your trunk, and that you need to allow your hip to lengthen and rotate when you're running or when you're walking also applies to running. And other things that you might consider are that you can move your inhale down, that you can allow that breath to connect to your pelvic floor, and also where your pelvis is in space, that it's not tilted too far forward or backward, and where your rib cage is relative to your pelvis, that it's connected. So I'll put up some other posts I've shared in the past to talk you through some of these ideas.
Best part, this is the best part. This is the best part. This is the best part. Oh, when you do, my heart. This is the best part.